If you run a YouTube channel or such as this one, the Deem channel, or you run a blog such as reviewsbythisguy.com, you might find it hard to find images to put in your videos or your blog on the internet that allows you to reuse them without infringing on any copyrighted laws. So you might be searching for a way to take professional or semi-professional photos to use on your content. Now, for me, I had planned on building a photo box myself, which is essentially a white box with lights for taking vibrant pictures. Now, I was going to build one myself, but I just haven't got around to it. It is still on the long to-do list. But right now, I was looking for a cheap way to take professional-looking photos. And while on the Wish app, which I do buy a lot of cheaper stuff on there, I am pretty strict on what I do purchase, but every once in a while I do purchase something I feel that I can't go wrong if I go the cheap route. I found this $7-8 photo box. Let's take a look at this photo box's build quality, the LED light, and how it's powered. Let's see how it fares. Hey guys, welcome back to this My Tiny Point of View episode on this cheap photo box. It's going to be a short video, but I just wanted to give a quick assessment on what I thought of this cheap photo box that I bought on the Wish app. Now, when I first got this, I found it to be extremely difficult to put together. It's sort of similar to a Chinese food container. Not the hard plastic ones, those foam ones that have the little tops that fold in each other. And that's the only thing I could think of on how to explain the build quality of this guy. But after a while and after a certain amount of time, I kind of understood the weird directions and got this thing together. It is made of a, like I said, Chinese container type plastic. It folds into itself on both sides. It's not a solid one piece. It comes with a LED light that I cannot remember if I had to take a strip off and then attach it through the adhesive or it was already attached. The only thing you get with this is the USB cord used to power this device. I had to get my own power cube. This one's to my Razer Forge TV, but nonetheless it worked. It did power the lights on, which you can see here. The wire is connected. It does put some strain on the LED light and pulls it, and heaven forbid you add the power cube, it pulls it even more. And every morning I find this LED light off and on the floor and not attached to the actual light box. I have to keep attaching it. Now, ironically, the adhesive on it's pretty good because it keeps attaching. I think at some point you might want to use your own super glue, crazy glue, or Loctite to glue this thing in and hope it stays. Now, in the pictures, it does show what I believe is a power bank when you go to buy this guy on the Wish app. I tried to plug this into my power bank and the light would not power on. I did have it in, I believe, the 2.5 amp USB, and it didn't power on. Maybe I can try the lower setting, but I doubt that's going to work either. But once you plug it into the wall, it works perfectly fine. The LED light is really bright. Actually seems to be a decent LED light strip. Probably better quality than the actual light box itself. You get these two foam backdrops, a black and the white that's in here. They seem to be pretty good. They do collect a lot of hair, so if you have cats, you're going to have a massive amount of hair on it. You can see it obviously better on the white one. And the white one gets dirty fast. I mean, that's to be expected. When you're taking photos, I do suggest and will tell you that this device is only going to be good with smaller items. When you start to put bigger items in this, such as a controller or a console such as the Retron HD, you will find that because the sides are not one solid and attached to the other sides, you will see right through the holes, and that does make it a bit annoying. Instead of having a solid white background on your pictures, you will see the edges here. As long as you use smaller items and get a really good close-up, which you do have to watch when you do that as well, you probably are going to want to try to zoom in instead of pushing the camera forward, because then you cause shadow because the LED light is up above. Overall, for $7, the light box isn't too bad. If you're going to take pictures of smaller items, it's great. But your larger items, do expect to see the corners and see whatever's behind the light box to show through into your pictures. If you're going to take pictures of bigger devices such as consoles or shoes or something, you probably will want to go with a larger light box. I suggest building your own, even though I haven't gotten one. But the LED light is great. It's really bright. It's powered through micro USB. It is a plus. If you're interested to learn more about this light box, I will leave a link in the description down below. Now that link will get you 50% off on the Wish app. If you have any questions about the light box, please leave them in the comments down below. If you have any suggestions on better light boxes, such as ones of larger size, please leave that in the comments down below. I'd be interested to check those out. Please consider hitting that like button. And if you found this video to be of some sort of value, please consider sharing amongst your friends. And as always, if you're interested to see more from the Deem channel, please hit that subscribe button.